Afternoon, everybody. We are out here at the Beaver Dam once again, but today things are just a little bit different than they have been all summer. We've had our first measurable snowfall here in western Pennsylvania. Currently the temperature's hovering right around 32-33 degrees, so the snow's coming down in like an ice pellet, mixed with some occasional rain and then back to full snow again. I wasn't going to turn the camera on, but I turned my head and the beaver was sitting in the water right here beside the truck. Excuse me, right here beside the truck. And kind of caught me off guard. But this is our little bit of snow we've got. I'm at Shenango Lake, which is north of my home, and usually there's a little bit more snow here, a little closer to the snow belt than I am. We're right in that area of Pennsylvania where you never know what you're going to get. This time of year it's lake effect snow from the wind coming across Lake Erie, and just depending on which way the wind blows will depend on how much snow we get. We could get nothing at my house, and then drive 3 miles up the road to the north and you could have 5 inches. It's a really interesting place to live. We get 4 seasons. Excuse me. We do get 4 seasons here. We have summer. That's that time of year when you can't decide whether to wear a coat or shorts and a tank top. Then we have hot mud season, which is fall going into winter. If you don't like the weather in Pennsylvania, hang around for 5 minutes, it'll change. We have winter, and then we have the spring, or as I call it, cold mud season, where you don't know again what you're gonna get into. But we do have distinct seasons here in Pennsylvania. I enjoy it here. I've thought of moving to other places, and I don't know, I like it here. Although I do like the mountains in the North Carolina area as well, for other reasons. But sitting here, see some movement out here in the water. It might be the beaver, so I'll watch around. If he comes back out, I'll turn the camera back on, because he was really close. I mean, the water's right here, and that's where he was at. It's maybe 10 feet from my truck, so I could have got you a really good shot today. Came out today just to see how much snow was out here, and also to see if by off chance I might be able to catch the deer that I've been seeing out here. There's one big buck that I'd like to see against the snow, get a nice picture of it. But it's easy to see today, as you can see if I point you back towards the trees. You can see clear back into the woods. It's funny because that whole area over there, during archery season, yeah, they're still up, had poster signs back maybe 40 feet from the edge of the pond. There's the beaver. Can you see him? He's over here. Heading back, you see the wake in the water. This lens isn't probably long enough to do it. It's heading back towards the hutch. I don't know if you can see right there on the edge of the hutch. There's a new pile of branches. He's been stocking up for the winter. Been watching that pile slowly grow. One night I was out here and I caught him dragging a branch. It was probably 8 to 10 feet long behind him. That's kind of neat to see. little beaver dragging this huge long branch with all these side branches still on it. They weren't trimmed off or anything. He was just chugging it along. He brought it out of the weeds over in here, and he was just chugging it along back over towards that little pile there by the beaver dam. I've seen him do it a couple times, but never with such a large stick. So I'm just gonna sit out here for a little while. Being the weekend, I don't have anywhere else to be, so I might stay till around dark, see if the deer pop out. Sun actually sets at around 5 o'clock tonight, but you'll never know it because of the clouds. It'll just start getting a little darker here. But the wind is howling out on the main lake, which is a couple hundred feet to my right, that way. And you can probably see the trees blowing. I walked down there a little while ago. There were some geese landed in the lake, and I didn't stay very long. It was a little bit chilly. I have a heavy leather coat on, but still, I decided I come back here to my truck. I use my truck as a kind of a blind, if you will, so that I can take pictures of the animals without them getting too distracted. I heard a woodpecker. Ooh, looky there. Look right there. Little black-capped chickadee. I don't know if you guys could see that or not. Flew right and landed right in the bushes right outside the truck. Take all kinds of pictures of anything. All types of birds, the beaver, hawks, eagles, osprey when they're out here. Most of them seem to have migrated, so I haven't had any pictures of those for a while. There for a while I was seeing a couple of lone eagles, but I haven't even seen those for the last couple weeks, so I'm still looking for those. On the everyday Joe average side of life, still not working. Spent an hour and a half in my shed winterizing my motorcycle and getting the four-wheeler ready for this snow, because at one point they were calling we could get over 5 inches of snow. We didn't even get probably half an inch. Grass isn't even completely covered. But I knew that would happen because I took the time and the energy and the effort to go ahead and put the plow on the four-wheeler and air up the tires and get it all ready to go. So I knew we wouldn't get anything. But that little hour and a half of work I did, I really didn't do anything super strenuous, just putting away some yard tools that I've been using over the summer, and, putting gas stabilizer in the motorcycle and some stuff like that, and it just clobbered my shoulder and my back. But anywho, I spent yesterday morning just trying to get my back and shoulder back to where I could function. Today laid around most of the morning, again trying to get my shoulder to stop hurting. I get pain that radiates from here clear out and goes down my arm. Had x-rays. They say basically the degenerative discs that I have are spreading to my neck, so not unexpected. Just a pain in the neck, literally. Full of them this week. But anyway, just thought I'd jump on here and show you the snow, and if the beaver comes back out and roams around, I'll try and get another shot of him. If the deer show up, I'll try and get a shot of them. They should show up against the when they were out the other day, they wouldn't show up against the weeds. All you would see was if they moved. But today they should show up pretty well with the snow on the ground. So if they pop out, I'll probably pull the camera back out. But that's where we are right now in the life of me. So if I don't see anything else, we'll talk to you later. He's headed over there to the far shore. There you go. Got to see the beaver on video. How about that? Okay, folks. Well, it ended up being a good night. Got to see the beaver out, both beavers out swimming around tonight. Also, as I left the beaver dam, coming back across a couple of side roads, I found 3 deer standing up in one cornfield that had just been freshly taken off, and another group of about 5 deer that had just crossed the road, and I took some still pictures of those. I didn't take any video of those, so I'll throw those in here. But I'm gonna go grab some dinner and we're gonna call this a night. So I hope you've all had a good weekend. Those of you in the area, I hope you enjoyed the lovely snow. This is probably only the beginning, but we'll catch you all in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe.